Hi guys, it's markabusi here and we're back with another reaction video, and today we're going to be doing the live version of Nina Cried Power by Hozier with Mavis Staples. We've done two Hozier songs previously. We did Francesca and Take Me to Church. Francesca was absolutely beautiful. Take Me to Church, it turns out, is a really powerful song about coming to terms with your sexuality and your religion. Which I had heard before, but it turns out it's a really famous song. I didn't actually know that that was the name of that song and that it was by Hozier. I'd heard the song and hadn't really picked up on any details about it. But you guys in the comments told me that I should react to Nina Cried Power. So that's what we're going to do. I have got my expectations high because the first two songs, fantastic.
It's not the waking, it's the rising. It is the grounding of a foot uncompromising. It's not forgoing of the light, it's not the opening of eyes. It's not the waking, it's the rising.
That drum beat is dynamite. It's a really interesting drum beat because you don't need to have that complicated or cooler drum beat for that song. You take, for example, Def Cab for Cutie. They play absolutely generic indie rock music that is better than it should be because of their drummer. That's just a fact. That guy is phenomenal at the drums, and he makes what is a straight up kind of indie rock song sound weird because of his drumming. You could make the same argument for Block Party. They make fairly generic indie rock, but their drummer is such a beast that it takes them to a whole different level. Same with the Arctic Monkeys. That's what this drum beat is like for this start of this Hozier song. There's no need for it to go as hard as it does for what they're all playing. What they're playing is quite simple, and he could have just went and it would have sounded good. It would have sounded absolutely fine. But he came in with that drum beat, and that has taken that intro to a whole different level. Yes.
It's not the waking, it's the rising. It is the grounding of a foot uncompromising. It's not forgoing of the light, it's not the opening of eyes. It's not the waking, it's the rising. It's not the shade, we should be past it.
Oh.
It's the light and it's the obstacle that casts it. It's the heat that drives the light, it's the fire it ignites. It's not the waking, it's the rising.
I expect Hozier to have good lyrics and good singing at this point, right? The guy has done it in enough times for me to know he's a very good singer. I'm not surprised by that, right? Then I've spent about a good 10 minutes trying to explain why the drums is as cool as it was. And then the wee funky bass line comes in. And oh my god, they've taken a pretty much straight up 4-chord verse and turned it into something so much more memorable just with the rhythm section. And that's the power of a bass line. See people who say bass is unimportant. Fuck you guys.
It's not the song, it is the singing. It's the heaven of the human spirit ringing. It is the bringing of the line. It is the bearing of the rhyme. It's not the waking, it's the rising.
How in the fuck are they doing those harmonies? Because it sounds like there's an effect on the voice in the backing harmonies. Because that doesn't sound like a natural live tone. I mean, it might be, in which case, holy shit, that's beautiful. But it sounds like they're going through some kind of effect. Also, that man has got pipes.
And I could cry.
Nice. I see what he's done there. Does he always sing Mavis cried power, or they just do that because Mavis Staples happens to be there? Also, holy fuck, it suddenly went gospel. There's a few times that bands have done this where, just like kind of normal indie music, where they then throw in a wee gospel section, and dynamite. The start of Lana Del Rey's newest album, Did You Know It Was a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard, starts with a gospel section, and it's phenomenal. Anyway.
And I could cry. Curtis cried power. Patty cried power. Nina cried power. It's not the war, but what's behind it. Lord, the fear of fellow man is a mere assignment. And everything that we're denied by keeping the divide. It's not the waking, it's the rise.
I kind of looked it up just to make sure that I was on the right page with this. But it turns out the gospel section is in there and Mavis Staples is in there because this song is all about like saluting the songs of the past that were contributing to the civil rights movement, specifically aimed at Nina Simone when she wrote Cinnamon, which I didn't get at first, but I understand now. And now he says, now I get why he says Nina cried power, because in Cinnamon she has the lyric I cried power. It's also why he's shouting Mavis cried power, and I think he said Willie sang power, which I'm gonna assume would be like Willie Guthrie, maybe. That tracks though, because like his songs have got quite a kind of bluesy feel to them, especially like when you hear the rhythm section at the start of that song. That was quite kind of bluesy and stuff. So yeah, no, I get like I'm starting to understand a bit better his influences and how he's came to his sound, which is strange because then he's like white Irish, so white Irishman with like kind of 50s 60s blues gospel influences as like what you came up with. It's an interesting mix, and I think that's why he kind of stands out a wee bit.
And I could cry.
James Brown, yeah.
And I could cry. Billy cried power. Johnny cried power. Nina cried power. And I could cry power. Power has been cried by those stronger than me. Straight into the face that tells you to rattle your chains if you love being free.
Yeah, so see, like, there when they're saying, like, to rattle your chains if you love being free, then, yeah, it's all about the protest songs back then. I don't know too much about the civil rights movement. Like, I know a bit about it, but I don't know enough to be sitting here saying that, like, I'm in any way educated or in a place to really talk about it with any kind of authority. It's nice to see someone with the influence of Hozier paying homage back to that era, and kind of spotlighting it again. But it seems as if all of Hozier's songs seems to be about an issue, which is rare for not a pop artist, but he is popular. I thought he was pop before I started listening to him. Damn, Okay, so it turns out I was wrong earlier on when I said, oh, did he go and just say Mavis cried power because Mavis happened to be there? No, I'm assuming that was already in there, and then she's come in to kind of like, I don't know, lend credence to the song, but damn, I wasn't expecting to come into this having to think. But yeah, no, right, and you know what, right, that's kinda the power of Hozier's songwriting, is that you go in, like, that's twice now I've went in, I didn't do this with Francesca, but it was like one of my very first reactions, so I was kinda just sat listening to the music, but that's twice now that I've listened to one of his songs, and then halfway through, I've paused it and went, I'm gonna go and figure out what this song's about before I speak anymore, because it's clearly about something. And I don't feel like it would be appropriate to get that wrong. So I've kind of googled it quickly and went, it's about this issue, right, back to the song. And the thing that I really like about him, right, is that he can take a message and write a song in such a way that you can take that message on. Like, you can absolutely look deeper into it and get the message out of it. If you don't wanna, if you want to just be ignorant about the whole thing, you can just sit back and listen to the music and enjoy it. Because there's nothing I like less than when I'm listening to music and I'm just getting a fucking message rammed down my throat. I'm like, yeah, okay, I get it. I just want to enjoy the tune. Sometimes you want to be educated. And that is the power of good music. But yeah, that was an excellent song. What did you guys think about the song? It was interesting to see his influences on display. Tell me if you'd be interested in me diving deeper into that kind of sort of music, because I absolutely will. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you for the next song.